Hey, so I'm gonna read like a rant basically that I wrote about narcissistic abuse. All you have is your own feelings. Narc can seem so normal and benign, even pathetic and weak, or like a kind-hearted person. All we have is our fear of them. There is no evidence. There is nothing for the mind to hold on to. All we know is that we hate them, feel like we owe them. We feel gross, we feel confused, we want to run away. Our minds say we are crazy because there's nothing wrong. All we have is our paralysis and inability to say no. All we have is our self-hatred or apathy or atheism or passive suicidal thought. All we have is the emptiness, the darkness, the crippling loneliness, and all we have is the feeling of being in hell. All we have is our desire to make it stop, though we have no words for what it is. All we have is a murderous fantasy followed by guilt and shame for how evil and awful we must be to wish so horrid things. Whatever strength and self-esteem we cultivate vanishes in their presence. What sorcery is this? The enemy is unseen, unnoticed, unbelieved. The enemy hides in plain sight. What sorcery is this, that one look, one facial expression can chill you to the bone? What sorcery is this, that everything is backwards, and the more you grasp for truth, the deeper you sink into lies? What sorcery is this, that leaves you praying for death because your hell is inescapable, indescribable, a delusion that clearly means you are insane? A sorcery that leaves you utterly alone while surrounded by people. A sorcery that tells you your life is perfect and you are loved, leaving you to conclude that the flaw is within you. A sorcery that leaves no trace, yet accomplishes its task effortlessly. You believe you are broken, bad, evil, worthless, alone, unlovable, unredeemable. You do not seek help because you fear others finding out your dirty secret, that you have a hole where your heart should be. You are flawed, defective, and subpar human, rejected by God and sent to endure an unrelenting agony that has no name, no face. But it does have a name. It is evil itself. It is narcissism, antisocial, histrionic, borderline. It is a demon in human form, a master of lies, illusion, and deceit. They control your world without you even realizing it. Their control of you is so subtle that it can be easily denied. It is all a con. It is all a game. You are a hamster in a wheel, and you will run until your death unless you see the trap that has been constructed. The only way to save your soul is to stop playing the game. What we fail to see is that the sorcery requires our consent in the end. We can leave. A person who has taken the blindfold off can no longer be told they are in a dark room. You've had the light inside you all along. This was the master delusion. You are not flawed. You are loved. You are supremely powerful. They only succeed because you forgot your greatness. The energy of the divine courses through your veins, and the love of God emanates from your being. Your heart is always whispering, remember, remember. Thank you.